looking? Oh, he wasn't watching. Well done. Hello guys, I am here. Got my mic. I've just been over to the pharmacy, but at the same time I contacted my friend Lucy just to ask about a rash that Shiloh's got. The other day when we went to the sea, I put bloody sun cream on him, didn't I? So with each of my 6 kids, I've had challenges with doing this. Daniel ended up with... I'll face me a minute while I've... Daniel ended up with... You see me? Oh, I'm advertising for Mickey's. I'm actually taking it Mickey. But I was found in the skip the other day, but I'm going to go for a job with them. I'm going to see if they'll let me dance in their club. So we just got them on for a laugh, just to... Who knows? You've got yours on as well, haven't you? So... yeah, so basically Shiloh's had a rash for a couple of days, and me and Dean have been like really pulled because of obviously all this CP stuff about whether to just be completely natural, whether we have to respond and report into the doctors, whether we have to go down to the pharmacy. What if someone says, oh, he's got a rash, why didn't you take him to the doctors? Both Dean and I had concluded that it was a heat rash on the basis that the first day before we went down to the beach, I put Nivea 45 Factor 50 cream on Shiloh, and then of course we went down to the beach in the sea, blah 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 blah, and then the next day sort of started with this rash, and then obviously it flared up. I've gone put sun cream, blah 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 blah. Now Dean's going, blah, 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 blah. I'm going, I've seen this before, because Daniel and Faith had this. Faith, I put the sun cream on, and she responded in exactly the same way, because I remember arguing with Social about what sun creams you can put on Faith. There's certain sun creams and creams you just can't put on her, she just breaks out. So anyway, I've just walked over to the pharmacy while texting my friend who's a naturopath, and sent the photographs over to her. I'm also going to have to get a second opinion and send it over to the doctor and do all that. But I'm already educated about EDS skin. I'm already educated because I've been through 6 children with a 50-50 chance. Obviously, most of my children being symptomatic, and obviously other than these 2 have only got the formal diagnosis. So, but the thing is, it's under me, so it's never actually been put on my children's records. So it's always done when I go to the doctors, because there's never been any sort of paediatrics probably in this world. So anyway, so I checked at the pharmacy, they say heat rash. But of course, then you've got 2 dividing worlds. Money. Yes, what is it you wanting, sweetheart? Money. I haven't got money. What do you want money for? What do you need money for? I need money. What are you doing down there, dude? Yeah, so of course the thing is, when you're on CP and stuff like that, one of the challenges with someone like me is I don't need to go to my GP every time something happens. I don't need to go to my GP every time. Even now, I've just tweaked my knee just coming up here. I don't need to rush over to my GP and go, oh, GP, I've just sprained one's ankle. And even if I did do it to a level, I can strap and maintain my ankles myself to a certain level. The only time I ever feel that I need to get to a fucking A&E is when I can't get my ulnar bone back in, and when I can't get a disc back in. That's about the only time when I'm in a screaming fit and I just can't, and I just want to go under gas and air and just be completely knocked out and just let somebody just go. And unfortunately they don't do that at A&E. So for someone like me, I would rather, and because my kids are not immunised, if I go to the doctors, first thing they say is blah, 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 immunisations, they know the score with us, blah, 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 blah. But doctors are not there to educate you on health. Doctors are there to learn about disease. Yes, they are research people who are basically studying you to learn about disease. So if you don't give them chance to learn about you, they therefore don't know about it. So I don't want loads of steroid creams, which is what they did to Daniel. With Faith, I went down the natural route, and this is what caused problems. And I treated it naturally, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be taking Elijah Shiloh home for a bath. I'm going to be putting him in I'm going to come and help you, but I can't get in. Elijah, are you okay while I get to your brother? I can't pronounce it. Soda, basically. You know what I'm talking about. And a sock full of oats, and basically wash him with using the sock like a flannel, and then just sort of like pat him dry when he gets out. Keep him in it for about half an hour, and maybe she suggested some argan oil or just normal olive oil. I've just asked about coconut oil. I'm on my live, so I'll check. And then obviously to get back to her if it's not gone, but she's saying basically after doing that it should have all just gone, and then obviously he's just going to have sensitive skin, and not to put creams and soaps and things that have got chemicals in it, because obviously his body is saying nah, you're not putting them cheap bloody bubble baths in my bath, you're not putting that stuff on me. He's obviously going to be like his dad and go au naturel. But the problem is when we see these things, we think it's something permanent, and we forget that we just have to change maybe what we do, how we do. And people don't even think about, maybe it's what they're using in their washing powder. You know, people don't think about this. People don't think about what milk does to their body, because at the end of the day, could you imagine a dog breastfeeding off of me? Or me letting Elijah nuzzle onto a cow? Now, bestiality is apparently legal in this world. I didn't know this until the other day, when apparently Denmark has frozen the law to get rid of bestiality, and they've allowed it because of lockdown. I didn't know this. I'm a little bit confused by our world right now. Yay! I didn't realise that it was actually not illegal for a human to interact sexually with an animal. I thought this was something very bizarre and we should be locking people up for this sort of thing, but apparently it's normal. Ouch, I didn't know this. It's not part of my world. So I used to think that the film with What's-His-Face, Animal Farm, was actually about animals, so I never watched it. So yeah, you should really watch it. It's actually not what people tell you it is, to keep it away from it, so you don't really know what's coming. George Orwell. Yeah, I'll come over to the roundabout and spin with you. Shiloh, you coming on a roundabout and spinning with us? No. Anyway, my battery's going to go. I'm trying to get to the shop. I'm trying to do chores today with the kids. They decided they wanted to come with me, and Dean is at home cleaning, so I'm out with the kids. So rather than me being at home praying for someone to take my kids out while I clean the house, actually I'm out with the kids while Dean cleans the house. Fantastic. I like it. That's quite handy. So he's meant to be off today, so I don't know what's going on, because we've got too much going on at home that he needs to be at home for, but too much going on out there that he has to be out there for. Don't forget, he sleeps on the streets. You might see him sometimes. You might see him pretty much at anything and everything. He's always there. He'll be the man underneath his yeah, anyway, he'll be there. Let's just say he came back from London, so he's had some sleep, a bit of rest, read the report, listened to me rant for a bit, and he's got to get back out there at some point. I'm hoping to kick him to go and do some personal things in his life, really, and let things be what they are. But hopefully we're going to go over. Can I spin it? I'll spin it then. Go. Oh, Shiloh's spinning. Go on, sit down. Shiloh's going for it. Anyway, guys, I'm just live because I'm on the park, because officially it's not open. Officially, kids are back to school here. I've been seeing kids in and out of school today. These kids have just come home from school. They all seem quite happy. I think kids just see it that they're getting smaller classes, a little bit more attention, personal boundaries. It's probably quite nice for them at the beginning, maybe. I think we've won this war with Bill Gates, so I don't think we need to really worry about it. I don't think people need to be stressing about being forced vaccinations here in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in the UK, I don't think it's necessarily... I think they'll have the common sense. If you're sick, you get the help. If you're well, carry on with your life. Do you know what I mean? And that's pretty much what we're saying. But protect those that are obviously got hidden conditions that you don't know about. And they... Oi! I fell off. He fell off. Oh, shit, door, catching me shabby. Let me jump back on. Oi! Oh, shoot, I'm not doing that again. Can I just sit and get really sick and really dizzy and feel really nauseous sitting on a roundabout? Oh, seriously. They put these up, by the way, when we got here. I'd hate to be in one of them as well. They look like Pontins things. They should run it by Pontins. They show all the red and blue coats hanging around and homeschooling with like social services coming out in SS t-shirts, so you can call them sunny sides. Oh, okay, we're going. Where I can't, it's too big for me to be eyeing back ahead right now. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I am one of them mothers that don't sit in the park and just sit chatting to one of the mothers. I am one of the mothers that stands on the swings and climbs and messes around with my kids on the park because I believe it's the whole point of having children, really. Up, where are we going? Shiloh, we're getting dragged. Elijah, even, we're getting dragged over here. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know if you're as confused as me by the world at the moment with what day it is, what time it is. Are we on a weekend or are we on a weekday? I do believe it's Tuesday. Not very nice grass, is it? We're going for it. No, we're getting the bikes, are we? We're going for it. Elijah! Dun, 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 dun. Are you coming? Come on. No? We're just getting the bikes. Oh, Mummy doesn't get to have any fun. Yes, I do. Always. Come on, we got the bikes. Go on then. Oh, I know what you're up to. Oh, are we building bridges, Shiloh? Are we building bridges? Anyway, before I go, guys, Amber and all people who are graphics, we need to do one massive, big, warm welcome and goodbye to being in the UK and investigated for charges. We need to all go and wish him a good from us all. And take your cunting paedophile network with you and go and get the aliens to deal with them. I think they could maybe zap their penises and vaginas so they're not doing this stuff. But yeah, I mean, how cool. Donald Trump had one aim only. Would he run for presidency again? Probably, until he sustains this. He is draining the swamp. So I do believe, I don't know what's going on factually, what's people disinformationing as yet. I'm still waiting, and I'm going to put a few things out, but I do believe that there have been divers at Epstein's, there have been bodies found, there have been other sort of sacrilegious sort of things found, and they are investigating other personal private islands. Most of the world right now live in council places or mortgaged properties, but actually the people that we're all talking about, I mean, they have their own islands, people. They probably have 4 or 5 islands, maybe 6. If you actually look, it was really, when I went to Belinda's once, what interested me was I had a look at the map of the world when I was there, and there was a few islands on it that aren't on the map of the world that we see, and it was all of the islands that were owned by all of the kings, queens, presidents. So whatever you think of the world, at the end of the day, obviously they're only going to give you so much information, because some people don't want their name in the phone book. Do you know what I mean? Some people don't. So even though the phone book exists, it doesn't mean everybody's number's in there. So just because every home and every island exists, it doesn't mean everybody wants people to know who it is. Just because a website exists. Now, I used to pay for this because I used to keep my address privately, and one of the reasons that I'm so open is because my websites are not protected at the moment and my address is displayed on GoDaddy. Go on, I'm going back over with you. So that is one of the reasons that I made the decision that while I was here that I might as well just be open as public. But when we do move, chances are I won't be. I don't know yet. It will be between us as a family to discuss. Oi! Come in! Up you get! You done? Well done. Well done. Brave boy. That's it, brave boy. Watch it, Elijah's doing it now. Go on, you might tumble. No, wait. This is tumble it, that's it. This. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of stick in the way to make you tumble, doesn't it? And it takes a tiny pebble. Tiny pebble to make you stumble sometimes. So yeah, 2 passed before me right now as well. And it all depends what comes round me in the actual core. The fact that Dean's at home doing the cleaning while I'm out with the kids probably suggests that he understands that, I went into A&E sort of like 7-8 years ago. I didn't have any childcare, and I still haven't been in to attend to my own personal needs yet. And there's been times when I thought this was going to be happening and it hasn't. So I mean, I don't know. I'll keep reading through the report. Let me just, before my battery goes, let me just grab something out of my bag so you understand why I'm a bit kerfuffled and what I'm working through and why I feel the way it is. So if I was your coach, I would probably meet with you every 6 weeks anyway, and I would probably have a core meeting with you. So the steps and stages in things like this. What annoys me, is the date that's issued on this for when it actually started. It doesn't build the correct picture, and it's like it doesn't build all the steps and stages that led up, and I've got to do all of this, and it's tiring. And it's like that's why I diary everything on Crackbook, so I can sit there and go, where was I at this particular point? What was I doing? Where was I going? What evidence have I got for where I was because somebody said this, and this, and this? So basically, this is called a child protection piece of. This is the red tape. This is what is red tape. They should put these in red. This is the red tape. So they've got the date on here for the start of the plan, which was the 10th of the 3rd in 2020, but it didn't actually start. And this is like the coronavirus thing, isn't it? We didn't get fully locked down. I got locked down, at full lockdown, However, the actual seed was planted on the 14th of December 2012. So when I keep going on to them about coming into my life on it, pretty much exactly the same date they did it to me with Aaron and Faith, on children of exactly the same age, just a different place, different city, same mother, different kids. And it's like, I'm glad I've been in this situation in many ways, because I don't necessarily, I'm going on the skateboard route, by the way, guys. We've decided today that when we take the path on the roads, David Lloyd's is going to be our main point, where I will be sort of coming in and, going for showers and taking the boys swimming and probably pitching up, maybe even in the car parks, because I'll be able to sleep in the car parks at David Lloyd's because I'm a private member. And then we're just going to take the routes of the skateboard parks and I'm going to go and find Rocco, not Dean's kid Rocco, but someone's friend I know, a skater, and I'm basically going to find all the BMXers and all the skaters and all of the community from in the free running world and extreme world. So, and then that sort of takes me into a bit of the snobbery world as well, because it's all snowboarding and elite. And Mum's learning polo next year. That's going to be funny. So that's all I can keep doing. All I can keep doing is just networking. All I can keep doing is moving around, talking to people. while you guys all work on yourself basically and try and get your stuff together. So like I said, literally when all this comes together and it all connects and everything comes in, nobody's left behind. That's what I fear the most. I fear leaving one of you behind. I fear one of you is in bed. We're losing people to suicide on a fucking rapid rate, particularly in the men's world, particularly in the male parent alienation sort of community. It's fucking horrendous. Tick, tick, tick. Another dad gone, another dad gone, another dad gone. You know, it's crazy. But I don't want any person who was traumatised. I don't care whether you're a crackhead on the streets. And I've got two 16-year-olds that I've just found someone's bike dumped as well. Guys, do you want to give me a hand? Someone's dumped someone's bike behind there. Should we go and pull it out? Remind me, let's go and pull it out. So I don't sort of care where you ended up in your life. All I sort of want to know is whether you're part of the people that got there because of sort of some really bad sort of sexual, physical, emotional abuse, and particularly if you were in the care system, whether you were vulnerable because you were in the care system. Do you want to get on it? Yeah, hold on to it, or are you going to run with it? You want to get on? On. Okay. Show us how you jump on then. You jump on, I'll hold it, you jump. Can you jump? Hang on, let me just get him on, guys. Hang on, take my ears out. Just get him on. Your legs, because my back. Right. Wait. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Oh God, your body's cracking. Right, are you ready? Hold on, because I'm going to let on. Hold on, because I'm going to let go. Think. I can't get off now. Oh, the sun's coming out, guys. What are you doing down there? Apparently, I don't know if you still can't hear me. No. If you can't hear me though, my screen is completely smashed in. I've got to get a new screen quite urgently or my phone's going to stop. But yes, I'm back. What's the matter? No, Shiloh, leave him his fire truck, darling. No, he's got his toys in it. Let's go get your bike. He wants his fire truck left alone. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Excuse me, step back from him now. 2 seconds, guys. Shiloh, just leave the truck there. He wants his truck still in it. Right, I'm going to have to go before my kids kill each other. 2 seconds. Right, let's make a deal. I'll take you on there and he can go off on the truck for a bit, yeah? Come on here with me. Let's go on here with me. Yeah, you want to come on here with me? We'll go down this swing. Go on, go and get it. Erasure. Go on. Go on, Erasure. You get one and I'll get the other. Erasure up top. Ready? No, wait, Cheetah. Cheetah, get back. It's a race all the way up there. You've got to hold it. Ready? Steady. Go. Come on. Faster. Come on. Be a race, man. I'm going to take where I sit. Mummy's I'm the winner. I'm your. Right, time to go home then, guys. This is the way it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to catch you later. I'm going to go and try and get to the shop as I'm trying to do. He doesn't want to go back home.